counts in the regular season standings just as much as it does in the Cup. So both teams are gunning for the victory.
On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Malone is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Now here's Malone, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Malone passes to Giannis. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Harris outside. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Tobias Harris-Clark has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is, and he only played 1 year in college and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor.
Now here is Harris. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Stewart a screen. Clock is at 3 to end the run. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Here's Malone. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Drills the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here is Harris, following the 3 from Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Lillard. Pistons trail by 8.
Watch outside.
Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And here's Detroit. They trail by 6. Beasley kicks to Harris. Ivy passes to Stewart. There's the screen. Now Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And Malone with the stuff.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And block. That one goes careening off the glass.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Malone against Harris. Malone gets the bucket. He's got 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Bucks on top, leading by. And so far through what? One quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Malik Beasley out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Holland. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Come around. Hey, come to me, come to me.
Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder.
I got you out.
Here's the three. And the three ball is good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Basket counts.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Get it going.
Pass to Holland. Hardaway with it.
Grab the board.
And they get it back.
Hey, yo, help.
Beasley the screen.
Dennis.
Here's Holland.
Yo, watch it. Come on, y'all.
Kicks it out to Schroeder.
Up top.
Hardaway for three.
Put it back.
And it's Malone with the rebound. Bucks leading by 7. Fires the three. And it's Malone again missing.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Portis against Schroeder. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there, just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
There's the triple. Another three that time. A beautiful shot. from Malone. Malone's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. Schroeder outside from beyond the arc. Holland, no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus?
Thanks for joining us. Now
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Malone, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Malone looking around. No good from outside. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 11-point game. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
The 3 is off target from Malone.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Thompson. To the inside. Harris inside. Giannis is there. Misses from short range.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Harris passes to Stewart. Now Ivy.
Screen, screen, screen.
Pass to Harris. Launches a three. And it's Malone with the rebound. It's stolen by Cunningham. Thompson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Ivy. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his sixth rebound on the night. From deep, Malone. The shot missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Pass to Stewart.
Hey, watch the play. Got your help side.
Cunningham for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Malone's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
I see you.
1:56 left in the third. And here's Giannis. Guarded by Stewart. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi. Time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Ivy with it. He's got 9. The 10-footer. And too long on the shot. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pistons trail by 14, and J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a different look here for... From deep, Malone cans it from downtown. Malone's got 33.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
They've got Holland. Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Beasley. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock him down from behind the arc.
Get it going.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. And Lillard kicks to Malone. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Pistons.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Good on the bucket. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Malone's shot good.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Malone outside. Lopez sets a screen for Malone. And he's good on the three ball. Malone's got 8 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They get it again. Cunningham. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lillard.
On the wing, Malone. He's covered by Thompson. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
Portis a screen on Ivy. And here's Malone outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 8.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Malone outside. Giannis sets a screen for Malone. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing here by 8. The shot by Ivy, no good. From downtown, connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some. So no problem for Milwaukee as they.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you. Good game, MP. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
Now, NBA players are some of the most fashion-forward celebs around. But even amongst them, your approach to streetwear has gotten noticed. How do you source your clothes?
I work with a stylist, you know. Between road trips and practices, we don't have as much time as I would like to get out there and shop. And we have cameras on us every day, so you can't be repeating fits. You know, some of the brands, they send me stuff, and I have a couple designers that I grew up with that they know what I like, and they hook me up.
Yeah. Are there any specific looks or items that you come back to?
Oh, yeah. I have a ton of concert tees. You know what I mean? I like to wear tees of bands that I actually listen to. There's nothing worse than someone wearing a T-shirt of a band and they don't even know one song from the band. You know, and you'll like this one. I have a bunch of vintage Depeche Mode T-shirts too that I love.
Word.
Yeah.
Been good, MP?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick 2 best ones.
What's up, MP? Let's keep this winning streak going. Looking good, MP.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Zach Risacher.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Karis LeVert is out there with Trae Young. And it's Risacher in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Malone in at the 2 spot. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys set out to be the top rookie in their class, but adjusting to this league can be more difficult than anticipated, which is why MP deserves high praise. His goal has been to be the best rookie, and so far, that's exactly what he's done.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.